Well, I think you've got, ever since COVID, we've seen just the increase of those 100-mile-per-hour speeds. And a lot of that was during that time, you drive the interstate, I-35 or somewhere, even our state highways, it was like driving ghost town. You would hardly see anything. If you saw a set of headlights coming at you in the middle of the night, it's probably running better than 100 miles per hour, just the way it was. So it used to be where we started in law enforcement, if we ticketed somebody over 100 miles per hour, that was like the highlight of our shift. We were talking about that for a long time to come. The time we nabbed somebody doing over 100 miles per hour, now it's not uncommon to have 2 or 3 of them per shift. We just had 2 troopers working I-80 and I-29 that have had numerous 100 mile per hour speeds just in one particular shift alone. So I think there's a certain lawlessness among a certain driver that they can get away with it. They just don't care. They don't care about speed limits. But what they have to understand is this isn't the Autobahn, and we don't have highways that are designed or engineered like the Autobahn. So they've got to understand that we have cross traffic. We have different people on the road traveling at various speeds, especially when you get into semis and farm implements. The faster they go, the longer it's going to take them to stop. So we've seen our fatality rates increase dramatically because of all the high speeds we've been seeing in recent years.
Along with that, I think everybody's in a hurry.
Busy lifestyle.
I want to be here now. Well, you've got to be somewhere at 10:30. You can't leave at 10:25 and expect to get 45-minute drive in. And that's what I see. People are just, I'm late. Well, you should have left 10 minutes earlier.
And it's not only their life they're risking the motoring public and then us.
Ours.
You know, if we clock somebody at 110 mile an hour, you got to think by the time we turn around and attempt to stop them, it's going to take many miles to catch up with them. And we have to match their speed, if not greater.
And
Puts our lives in jeopardy.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Is then we have fast squad cars, but we also put our lives on the line too when we have to go and capture those speeders as well. So we have to take several safety precautions into consideration when we're chasing these violators down as well.
And I think sometimes too, just as a motorist, if you're on a 2-lane, whether it's the interstate or Highway 20, in our example, and you're just cruising along in the right lane, and an enforcement vehicle is coming up on you fast, and if you didn't check your rear view before you come over, I mean, there's just an example of you guys trying to catch up to these people could cause another horrible situation.
Right.
People don't think about that. Speeding in town as well, has that gone up, or you seen any changes?
Yeah, they're still speeding in town. There's always going to be same reasons, people trying to get to work in a hurry. Typically what we see is the 10 to 20 over, not unless there's a pursuit or something coming through town. We're not seeing the 100 mile an hour in town. Yeah, it's still going to be an issue.